member of council finds my report to be problematic, I'm happy to withdraw the report that I delivered on Thursday. I'm happy to edit it in any way that council feels is appropriate. You've had the report since Thursday. Everyone's had the opportunity to listen to the webcast if you care to. The goal of the report was not to embarrass, was not to prosecute, was not to indict. The goal is, and should be for all of us, simple, clear, declarative sentence, simple, clear sentences about the problems that are being alleged here. So the sentence would say something like, I think that X is committing an act of malfeasance or misfeasance or nonfeasance, and here's why. That would give you, council, something to work with. My goal in preparing the memo, my task in preparing the memo, was to identify issues that council needed to consider, and that was the intent. Again, I'm happy to withdraw the memo if it's causing problems, but reasonable governance is about identifying problems and resolving those problems. That's what's before us. Let's clearly identify what the problem, what the shortcoming, what the allegation is, and then let's work together to resolve them. What's going on now, I don't recognize as governance. I mean, if you're keeping score at home, we've had multiple secret recordings, we've had anonymous letters, we've had anonymous internet postings, all with a level of anger and hatred that is really debilitating and destructive. That's not governance. Governance is identifying problems and fixing them, and that's what our job is here. So let's try to define the problems clearly and act to resolve them. Because without doing that, there's no end, there's no bottom. We'll just keep on fighting with each other and keep on arguing, and here we are in 21st century America, and that's really unfortunate because we're not the federal government. We don't have the luxury of being ineffective or being stupidly at each other's throats. We've got to deliver services. We've got to pick up the trash. We've got to fix the streets. We've got to provide public service. Those are all things we should be focusing on. You know, this city right now is either on a threshold or a precipice. We've added 3 major commercial districts to this city in the last 8 years. We've increased revenues by $4 million. We've not added a dime to the tax burden of these citizens. Now, are we ready to plan for the future? Or are we going to continue to fight with each other? Let's do this. Let's agree that we'll clearly define what the allegations or problems are. And because we don't seem to be able to talk with each other civilly, let's put it in writing and let's circulate it and let's all decide what to do next. This kind of a circus that we've got on now is not helping us prepare for the future. We've got a great opportunity here, a great opportunity, and we should be planning for that instead of blood sport, which is what's going on right now.